Hello Whisky friends, we are back in London. It's a Wednesday, got the day off. We got a little bit of a hunt, got a couple of guys joining us before a few drinks tasting tonight. That's down at Melody Bar. But I thought I'd take this opportunity to do a bit of a run through some of the places we have seen in the city, but a whole bunch that we haven't. Right now I am outside the Whisky Exchange in Great Portland Street, the one that's a little bit further out. Fun fact is, this is actually where I got my first ever Blanton straight from the barrel. Just happened to walk in day before my wedding and wasn't getting married too far from here, and that was the place that I chose to grab it from. Anyway, we're going to go in and have a look and see what they've got in there. Oh, they're just opening up even. Got their Christmas windows up as well. Let's go in. So, woof. Here we go. And we're going to head downstairs to where the American stuff. There's all the minis. There's a lot of minis. Over here, see what they have in. But we'll head downstairs to where all the American stuff is. Here we are. Oh. There's a Millennium there with the full BTAC range. Hang quite right. So let's have a look and see. Elijah Craig private barrel up there. Yeah, 150. No riff. How's Evan Williams? There's Westwoods. Ugh. There's that Sir Davis. Not a fan of that. I'll check it out. Well, they got a stuff pick here on an MB Roland Road. Having a chat, they're not sure when the Four Roses is coming in yet. And that's also stuff picked on the that was for and the Jack Daniel's single barrel. So this is their barrel pick here for Whisky Exchange for the Elijah Craig. What's that? 126 proof, 63%. And yeah, and that's on the shelf at 105th. So this is interesting. This is the actual Eagle Rare barrel that they had from Buffalo Trace from when they did their pick.
So it's still available online on a couple of bottles left.
The Whistle Pig one.
Yeah.
But what is interesting, this was balloted out, and that's was available on the shelf in store. So if they do get some balloted picks, it's actually worth going in store. So that's worth knowing. So that was super interesting. Didn't pick up anything there, but I mean, I thought I knew the Whisky Exchange really well. Yet I still found out a few things. So not everything makes it onto their website. Sometimes they hold stuff in store. Some of the stuff that they ballot out, they actually put on shelf in store. So if they are balloting something, it actually might be worth to check in store if they've got it as well. So that's also really interesting to know. Didn't know that. and they've got a few picks coming out, so I guess it's a wait and see for them. They don't tend to know exactly what's coming in until they find out from their warehouses, which I did know. But yeah, it's really interesting to know that it's still worth, because I always think of the Whisky Exchange, yeah, it's great if you're in town, pick it up there, it's easier than delivery. But actually knowing that there's a few reasons to go into the store is also quite interesting. And the fact that they've got 3 stores means that you almost get 3 chances if you're in the city looking for something particular. So, good to know. Oh, and here's another thing that was actually quite interesting, just while I remember it. And I'm walking down this cool little alley. And that is that they also happen to get a couple of BBS picks in, bottle picks, every now and again. So that's also kind of cool. Just to include some of the elements of London in the videos. This is a nice little looking bar in there. Pub. Looks super old. What's that? The Newman Arms. So we're now just on Percy Street in Fitzrovia, and the next place that we want to check out is one that I've not been able to make it to before, so never been in, don't know what to expect in here, and that is just here, called Soho Wine Supply. Now, I know they've come up with a question before about like, oh, they've posted some interesting stuff and nobody knew anything about them. So this is going to be interesting. Find out what's inside. So, here we are, Soho Wine Supply. We've got our American stuff over here. Let's have a look at what they've got here. That legend is a cracker. Let's have a chat about this Kentucky Owl. Teeling, there's some more koshers down there. Mr. Pink. So the rye and the straight rye koshers in here. And funnily enough, actually, this is where I picked up my koshers from, way back when. Well, way back when, 4 months ago. And we've got some A.H. Taylor's, Whistle Pigs. Now there's an interesting word. That says A.H. Taylor single barrel. That really makes me curious. Okay, they've got quite a lot of bitters as well. Like your old fashions. Plenty there to choose from. So, back to Greek Street, and that means Milroy's of Soho. Let's pop in and have a look and see what they've got in at the moment. So we're just going to take a quick pit stop at Milroy's, and I'm going to try this Bernheim, and we'll have a look at what they got in stock. Got excited for a second, that's in delivery day. Let's see what we've got in here. Nose Mill, High Wests, some Knob Creeks, Wild Turkeys, the Maker's Marks, Elijah Craig 18, the Woodfords, small batches, and a Four Roses over there, single barrel, a few bourbon. Well, at least we've got some Schinks and Bambergers sitting on the shelf there at 130. There's a Michter's 10 up there and a Michter's single barrel straight rye at the back, I can see. Oh, and straight in front of me, even. Quite a few Michter's there, that's how much. This is Japanese stuff over here. And that's going to be it from there. Although, behind this bookcase is the downstairs bar. Can't see that at the moment. So we've just come out of Milroy's, had a couple of pours in there. That's a very light wheat. We may be back there to pick something up in a little bit. I've got guests joining me today. I'll show you who they are, but they were mystery guests today because they've binned off work a little bit. So I can't tell you who they are. So it is what it is. We're going to head now to check out what's at Gerry's. It needs very little introduction. Gerry's. Oh, look, it looks like it's also delivery time at Gerry's, so I wonder if anything interesting come in.
No, we don't. We can't get that anymore, my friend.
Some of the signed bottles in here for the Remus.
We do another one. Come back to we're doing a coffee liqueur tasting, but you know it's going to happen.
So they've got a couple of signed Maker's Marks here, and another one. My mate's a big Maker's Mark lover, so I'll grab him that as a Christmas present.
White or aged 3 years.
You know, I don't know how many of these are going to be left as well. Maybe only one. The Evan Williams eggnog. There's 3 there sitting in store. We've just picked up 2 of them. That's a cracker for that price. So, a little bit of a wrap up out of there. We've picked up a Evan Williams eggnog each. I've picked up a Maker's Mark signed bottle for a mate. It's a bit of a Christmas gift. I've picked up a Remus signed, and my mysterious guest with me has picked up that Rossville Rye signed, the Remus signed, and well, we've got him an eggnog too, so we're on to the next one now. But always good fun at Gerry's now. Yeah, once you start chatting to them, as he was saying there, if you look after him and go in and buy your stuff there, and he sees your face regularly, if he has anything interesting, he'll let you know about it and what's coming in. And the fun stuff he has said that's a little bit more open. They've got arriving the next week or two the Yellowstone pick, so there should be quite a few of them. I think you're saying 150 bottles or so coming in of the Yellowstone. That's 51%, he said it was. And after that, it will come in at a similar time, but they're going to delay it, so a few weeks later, the Sazerac pick for the Sazerac Rye. So be on the lookout for those coming out as well. And now, just around the corner, not far, we'll swing round, and we've got Amathus. I don't know why this isn't focusing. Apparently I was filming on cinematic. I'm less cinematic now. Amathus Drinks, we've got our bag from Gerry's. Let's go in and have a look and see what Amathus has. So, literally around the corner from Gerry's, 200 meters. So this is Amathus. And if we head in here, down here, we'll find the American section. Now that's interesting, there's a Discovery Series 11 there. They're saying sold out on the website. Nearest. There's a cellar age sitting there. The Bookers. Interesting. So we're going up. We've got Michter's, Bumburgers, Elijah Craig, Boss Hog there. Going up, we've got New Riff Single Malts, all your High Wests. We keep going up. We've got all the Weller 12 there. Some more turkeys, Jim Beams. Kitocton Creek, Ragtime Rye. So, quite a lot. That's the last year's Shanks and Burgers there. We are just off Carnaby Street. This is the bar at home. So we're going to go in here and have a look at what they've got. Never been in here before. Our special guest had said that they've never heard of it, so let's have a look. So, here we have the store. I mean, it's a very nice looking store. And I believe that down the end here is our American whiskey section. We've actually got something that's quite cool here, which is a flavour like nosing type section, which looks quite cool. But best we can see so far for American whiskey is just these bullet bourbons, which is not a lot. They've got a lot of other interesting. They've got some good Johnny Walker kind of stuff, and they've gotten this Johnny Walker Blue Umami, and oh, whatever's inside this Brora, that looks nice. But not a lot for American whiskies, actually. That's not so fun. As I've walked outside, that's the I don't know if I can see the flag here, the Diageo office that actually connects. There's like a door through to there. So I think that maybe is the bar owned by Diageo. Maybe that's their general store. That would explain why they don't have a lot of American whiskies, because it's all just Diageo based stock. So there you go. If you like Diageo stuff, it might be worth a visit. If you want American stuff, not so much. We're making our way down the other side. We are going to check out Fortnum Mason. No guarantees here, but they got some cool window stuff going on for Christmas. We've got over here, we've got a nice kind of like Christmas dragon getting his nails painted. I don't know, it's weird. It's Fortnum Mason, it's posh. But we'll see if there's anything worth buying from a whiskey from. It is busy in here. Alright, let's see if we can find the liquor store. Oh, doing something fancy with the things there. But downstairs, once we get in, is for the alcohol section. So let's see what's here. We do know they get picks and stuff from time to time, so let's go see what's in the whiskey section. Here's rum. There's not a lot there yet. And that looks like it is actually it for the American section. Right, so this one may be maybe a bust before we get in there. We're going to check it out. It's half closed, but it's the Whisky Shop. They can be a little pricey sometimes, heads up warning, but let's have a look. I think they've got half a store that they're running on at the moment. So here we have, actually opened up to be quite a big shop front, and we'll just see if we can find where the American stuff is over here. Right. Mallow Corn Evan Williams single barrel. Four Roses. The Sir Davis, not really a fan of that. There's the toasted finish Michter's is in. Your Blanton's Gold at 200. Oh, and there's a cellar aged there at 145. And a Weller Full Proof at, that's the store pick actually, at 199. And if you're really after it, there's some of the BTEC stuff at the top, but weird pricey. But there you go. There's that cellar aged at 145. Looks like it's got 3 or 4 bottles there. Walking down towards Berry Brothers and Rudd. There's just a little bit of that, like, I mean, this looks royal and regal England, doesn't it? Certainly ended up in the posh side of town now, but here we have Berry Brothers and Rudd. So let's have a look and see what these guys have got. Is it in here? Maybe down there? I don't know where the entrance is. Is this the door here? So that's the fancy officer's door. If we go down to the end here, this looks a little bit better. This is the actual wine whiskey store door. So let's head in here. Let's have a look and see what we have here. Let's see if we find the Americans. Oh look, there's a reserve in here. A vault of Some really interesting things. I wonder what's in there. And here's some American Boss Hog mixers. So here's where they've got their Berry Brothers and Rudd Lapis pork
The rest of the day, anything exciting?
pick. That's at 150. There's a Mellors Maker's Mark Cellar Age there. There's a Four Roses 2023 release for $240. Sycamore Rye. Is it French Oat? Smooth Ambler.
We've also got a whiskey tasting going on in the corner as well.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
It's been given a little glass of that. It was really good.
So this is the store pick single cask. I'm so excited to try this. I've been like wanting to suss it out. So
Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Do you want to try some?
So we've come out of there with the Smooth Abler discontinued in 2022 wheat pick, and I picked up the Scout pick just because there was one bottle that they had there that was an error bottle. I don't know if you've seen it in the video, that it's got no ABV on it, it's got no age statement on it, shouldn't exist, not meant to be there, got through quality control. Just thought it was a little bit cool as well to have in the collection. I do kind of quite like when those like error bottle kind of things come up because they are so rare. So the Smooth Abler is also really funny because it says 70 centiliters on the bottle with a little sticker, but it's a 750 centiliter bottle for sure. So we are now gonna make our way up towards Hedonism and see what's there. You know, you're in Money London, there's a Porsche here with the chunkiest tires on it and mud all over it. He just loves it. And for the final stop of the day, I think the final stop of the day, well, before the tasting with Paul, Hedonism. So they've got a nice little advent calendar shindig here. Wonder if there's like, if they're gonna put something inside. Or they are gonna open them up maybe. That's cool. Yeah, heading back in here. We might have a closer look at Hedonism's stuff today because I was a little bit quick last time I came through. Having a look through, I don't know what they've got here. Well, 12, there you go, 140 there. Yeah, this is like 47. All of the different Blansons. Toasted barrel.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
There's a 2401 hookers there. And a 2402. I wonder what the prices are on those. Let's have a look. It's 150 on each of those. I do not have. I mean, that's interesting because that's just a different sticker. It's the same one as that, but the 2402. Oh, I do love my hookers. Oh, the Widow James Black Opal there for 700 and the Volts.
Okay. 915. Yes.
Garrison Brothers.
I take.
3 Garrison Brothers there.
лет?
This is 30 years old.
Может, она что-то путает?
It is pretty.
Couple of Little Book Infinites sitting here. Yeah, Silver Oak Project. So that is a hazmat Garrison Brothers. Oh, it's about £300. 115 there on that one. But whew, 2024. And again, if we missed it, that Silver Oak, there's a couple of the good bottles. There's a 116 barrel and a 111 kicking around as well. So, we're getting out of here. I've picked up, just in this one, just the bottle of Few for getting it signed tonight. One of my compatriots that have come with me have picked up the Little Book Infinite. I mean, I think that's a fair pickup price. Some of those, like the Garrison Brother, Hazmat, which is crazy, and the Silver Oaks, the prices were a little high, but the rarity is there. So, I mean, I wish money was no object. Anyway, I think that might be it for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.